Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I'm going to let y'all know real quick the Hurt Season beanies, hats, all that stuff still jumping out the gym, man. Make sure you tap in with the print champs. We're very, 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 very excited, you know what I mean, to be able to provide quality merchandise for you guys off season and during the season. And also, I want to give you guys an announcement, man. I will be working with a Philadelphia Eagles legend every week. I believe every week we will be bringing you guys a little 15, 20 minute, you know what I mean, video. I'll announce who it is sometime next week. You know what? I'll just surprise you guys with the video. You see the video next week, and then that week, that video will be coming, man. Shout out to Big Mojo, too. Mojo in the building, you know what I mean, for putting that together for me. So, listen, man, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. I think some people are sleeping on the Steelers for reasons that, listen, we can't afford to sleep on nobody. I'll get into that in a minute. Yes, Kenny Pickett has the worst passer rating in the National Football League. I'm not really worried about Kenny Pickett doing anything to the secondary. You know what I mean? The secondary is the best secondary in the league. That's what it is. Our linebackers are covering and doing a phenomenal job supporting the secondary. But we do have a hole. We do have a glaring blind spot. We do have a weakness. We're giving up 5 yards to carry on the ground. You know what I mean? We got to tighten that up. So, being as though we giving up 5 yards to carry on the ground, you're going against guys like Swift. You're going against guys like Zeke. You're going against guys like, Najee Harris, who has the ability to carve us up the way that the other two guys did. The priority is simple for the Philadelphia Eagles going against the Pittsburgh Steelers. It is stopping Najee Harris, stopping the run, making these guys one-dimensional. That's why I was such an advocate, a strong advocate of getting Bobby Quinn in here, man, because, listen, Robert Quinn is a guy who causes havoc on the defensive side of the ball. On that defensive line, off that edge, Robert Quinn is one of those ones. He's been for quite some time. Everybody know his body of work. We talk about how many times he's been double teamed. He don't miss many tackles. In open space, he just a physical specimen. You know what I mean? Once he get his hands on you, man, you're really not getting away from him. So I'm really, really excited for that pickup because, it solidifies the edge. It solidifies the edge for the Philadelphia Eagles. It keeps another pair of fresh legs out there because stopping the run is the priority for us now moving forward. You know what I mean? Our record is perfect, but we haven't played perfect football. We have not played perfect football. Let's start shutting dudes down. You know what I mean? The big leads that we've been getting into in some of these games in the first half, it has allowed teams to have to abandon the run on their own and not be able to exploit the one weakness that we really got on the defensive side of the ball. We got to stop the run. We got to stop the run. I don't care. I'm starting to think that, the favoritism football, I don't want that to start happening, man. You know what I mean? Listen. If Fletcher Cox ain't getting it done on the defensive front no more, you got to start giving Jordan Davis, a younger guy with a higher motor, more reps. You got to start giving Javon Hargrave more reps. At this point, from what I'm seeing, honestly, I feel like that, Fletcher Cox might have to be the third man out of that rotation. And that's fine and that's cool. It is what it is, man. We chasing a championship, man. When you look at the list of quarterbacks that we got left, all we got to do is stop the run the rest of the way and make some of these other guys have to throw the ball. That's it. All we got to do is stop the run. You know what I mean? Detroit really almost got us week one for real, because they were so effective running the ball. That's it. That's it. And coming off a bye, you guys got to understand this. Slow starts happen a lot for the Philadelphia Eagles coming off a bye. Now, I think we got the right amount of veterans, and we got, our coaches understand more and more who our team is. So I don't really see a slow start happening at home. But, the only thing that can help the Pittsburgh Steelers is if they are able to run the ball, control time of possession, and keep this thing close. We lead the league in 3 and outs. It's time to start asserting our will on a number of these teams. Do I believe the Philadelphia Eagles will win this game? Absolutely, man. That's not a doubt in my mind. Now it's about just, exuding dominance and confidence, though. We want to show these guys who we really are going down the stretch. And we can't have guys being able to say we got a weakness on the defensive side of the ball. There should be no weaknesses on this defense. None. And I'd rather it be the run defense than the pass defense for sure, because we're not giving up no big plays, but you can also give up big plays in the run game. So how do you stop the run? You stop the run by, I think, blitzing even on running downs. You want to give these guys no room to breathe. You got to come out of this thing being physical from the rip. I want this game over with by halftime. I don't want no roller coasters. I don't want no surprises. I want this thing being a rapsy-scapsy by halftime. You know what I mean? And if we got the personnel to do it. We definitely do. The offense, in second half scoring, I'm not really too worried about that still, yo. I'm really still not worried about second half scoring. People are using that as a knock on us. Oh, y'all don't do well in the second half. I mean, where's the proof? Where's the proof that says somebody came back and beat us in the second half? Where is the proof? Where's the proof? Every game is important. We cannot afford to take a week off. We can't afford to take a week off. You know what I mean? Everybody want to tell us our schedule easy, but everybody's schedule in the National Football League look easy if you ask me. Everybody got an easy schedule. Everybody winning games, especially in our division. So it's laughable for anybody in our division to say that our schedule is easy. You know what I mean? But even with us being perfect and some of these guys dropping games, we still got to remain perfect for a few more weeks until we handle these guys ourselves. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn about winning every game on the schedule, being perfect or being undefeated. You know what I mean? The list of quarterbacks we play say that that's easily obtainable. I'm not really worried about that, though. That's not where my focus is. My focus is making sure we're ready to go by playoffs. Because I believe we're a playoff team, clearly. I believe that that's when it got to happen. You know what I mean? You talk about the Phillies, and then everybody is saying, well, the Phillies weren't good in the regular season. Who cares? They squeaked in the playoffs in some people's eyes, and now they up 1-0 in the World Series. It don't matter about the regular season once the playoffs start. You could be perfect all the way through and you could lose that first game. We got to start building championship habits during the regular season. Championship habits. You know what I mean? Championship habits. We're forming some of them in the sense that this team is not really turning over the ball. The turnover differential is bananas for us right now. We talk about that a lot. That's a championship habit. We don't have many penalties that hold us from success. Those are championship habits. We're really, really balanced running and throwing the ball. Those are championship habits. Being able to not stop the run is not championship habits. And that's the one that can hurt you, man. You got to stop the run. On running downs, you got to be disciplined. I expect the Pittsburgh Steelers to try to attack us on the edge, to try to use our up front, aggressiveness against them. You know what I mean? When Jordan Davis is on the field, I don't think you really want to run at him. You're probably going to run away from him. You know what I mean? A lot of swing motion passes, a lot of attacking the flats, and challenging our eye discipline. A lot of trickery in the backfield. We got to be disciplined, man. We got to be disciplined. And a hard-working guy like Robert Quinn helps bring that work ethic to the team. So I'm excited to see what can happen. But stopping the run, you stop the run, you blow these dudes out the water. You stop the run, you blow these dudes out. But you got to be respectful of their defense because they're good at stopping the run and they're good at pass defense. They're above average in both of those categories. So it's imperative that we do our job defensively. You see how they held, Miami with that explosive offense in check. Miami had a good drive. Then it got shaky for them moving forward. You know what I mean? We got to play our game. We got to do us, and we will be 7-0. I can't wait to give you guys the recap tomorrow afternoon, man. Enjoy your weekend. You know the vibes.